comes. Oh my goodness.
How's it going, everybody? Robbie with Golf Course Cuts here, and today we are episode 2 of the landscaping project. Now, I decided to change things up this morning. I went ahead and got the yard cleaned up and mowed, as you can see. Cleaned up pretty good, so it should be ready for aeration and overseed here this week. I did the back as well, but today oh, and I also cleaned up that that hedge there. But so today I'm gonna finish up with the time I have left today and go ahead and start doing some more tree rings. So I decided on this video I will bring you along and show you how I go about creating this right here. So let me get you guys set up and we will get started. All right, so as you can see, there was something like a ring, but all that's about to get gutted. So what I like to do is I have this guy right here, and it's about a good enough distance from end to end. What I like to do is just put it, you know, roughly there to give me an idea. That's about where I want it. And then I just go in and I start making my line. Now, some guys, a lot of people, they like to, you know, spray paint around a tree ring or hook a string around it to make it a perfect circle. You can do all that and that's fine. I'm not knocking any of that. I just feel like that's a few more minutes that I don't feel like dealing with. So I just start here and I eyeball it, you know. It's really not hard to make a ring. It's really not, unless, you know, you got issues. So what I do is I just start going around. And work my ring. So let me knock this ring out. Oh, picked up my phone. Take those out. I can't really see those. Now, you're going to run into roots more than likely, so don't worry about the roots, you know, because once you come back with the mulch and everything, you can fluff, you know, around that. So that's not going to be an issue, because the last thing you want to do is start chopping roots. That's unhealthy for the tree. You just work it around. And yes, this is very, very time consuming. And as you can see, I lined right back up where I started. So now I have my ring set out, and now what I want to do is I want to start getting in there and working it. So I'm done with that for now. Now I'll come back with this guy right here, and I just start working, just lifting. Let me do that real quick. Cool. So now, as you can see, I got my line out, and as you can see, it's pretty much a perfect ring, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, and I'm gonna give myself about a 45, and I'm gonna give myself a ring all the way around. So let me start that, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. See how that edge is already starting to lift out? So when I come back around, I'm just gonna pull all that out, and then that gives me that lip that I want. And of course, it's not gonna be perfect in the beginning. I just want to get me a good start, and then I'll go back and I'll clean it up. There we go. So now all I gotta do, oh, I left my bucket over there, that's fine. So now I just pull this out. Like I said, it don't have to be perfect in the beginning. You just want to get your ring started. I'll get that here in a minute. There we go. So, do another walk around, right? You can see just from a distance, you see the ring? Ring is already there, so it's already got, what, about 10 minutes or so to, well, not even 10 minutes to get that. And that's pretty much it. Now what I'm gonna do now is, before I go back and define, you know, redefine that edge and really make it sharp, I'm gonna go ahead and dig out all of that. Now, I'm gonna be laying matting down, but I could just lay over top of that, but I don't want to do that because eventually this will grow through it a lot faster, you know what I'm saying? So what I like to do is clean the whole bed all the way out, and then I'm going to lay preen over all the beds, then I'm gonna lay the mat down, then I'm gonna lay the mulch down, and then I'm gonna preen it again. And that just kind of triple the effect of keeping weeds from growing up through the mulch. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video. I'm gonna go ahead and get all that cleaned up and get this bed straightened out, and I'll be right back when I'm done. Another quick tip I didn't tell you. So when you are cleaning the inner circle, you're not trying to dig dirt out. That's not the goal. The goal is to just scrape. You want to just scrape the you know, that turf out. And I like using the spade shovel because it just cuts through better than a flathead. So let me show you how this works. Like I said, you're not digging, you're just, you know, cutting into it to break it up. That's all you're doing. I mean, of course it's not gonna be perfect, but you get what I'm saying. So that's that. I'll be back to show you once I'm finished up. I'm almost done now. I'll show you how I'm gonna go back, get that nice crisp edge, nice and deep, and then get that nice check mark going in so it'll be ready for mulch. See you back in a minute. I want to show you guys something. So you see all of these vines and roots wrapped around the tree, and you see how high, you can kind of see there, originally it was piled up at the bottom of the, you know, at the base of the tree. You don't want to do that. And the reason why is because when you do that, especially with mulch, what ended up happening is it's called a secondary root system. So as the mulch begins to, you know, decompose and break down, well, what'll happen is it'll start suffocating the base of the tree, and it'll start creating a new root system. And what'll happen is it'll start wrapping itself around itself, and it'll start tightening up, and over time it'll actually start suffocating the tree. So it's not good for the tree. So make sure when you're doing these things, you want to keep your mulch right as the flare, I call it the flare, so pretty much where you see the flare of the tree at the bottom kind of start flaring out, that's pretty much as high as you want to go. You don't want to, like they say, volcano it up, because that's what happens. So that's another tip for you when you're doing mulch around trees. So I'm about to get this finished cleaned up, and we're gonna get started on getting the edge redefined, getting that nice check mark going in, leveled out, and this bed will be ready to go for mulch. All right, y'all. So now that I got the bed somewhat cleaned up, Now I'm gonna show you how I go about redefining this edge. So it's pretty much the same thing as I started. And now I'm going to go back, put it right up against my edge there. And I'm gonna really dig where I can. Like I said, you're going to run into some roots, so don't worry about that. Anytime you feel a soft spot, go ahead and get it in there. Roots, roots, roots. This is all roots right here. Yeah, this joker got some roots, boy, I tell you. Very shallow. Keep working it. Keep working. There. Now, I come back with this. And I start scraping up. So it's like I'm just dragging. Go all the way around. Just get everything out of there. Okay, so you can see the ring is starting to take its shape now. Like I said, you're gonna have roots. Don't worry about those, but the ring is there. So now all you're gonna do is just take the spade or that little booger right there and come in and just do a nice cut. You're not digging, you're just cleaning up the edge, and then you're just gonna rake everything in all the way around. So let me do that real quick, and I'll bring it back and show you the finished product. There you go, guys. There you go. Nice and clean. Nice defined bed. See that 45 comes off. Like I say, you got those roots there. But that's it. That's it. So, I got 2 down. I got 4 to go. No, I got 5 to go. But those 3 over there is not, I'm not gonna really do all that, just because pretty much what's around it is dirt. I mean, there's a little bit of grass, but not enough to do anything. So I'm just gonna really just define the circle, get my 45 and let that be what it is. And then I got those other 2 over there, so I'll probably get those 2 knocked out. That takes care of the front ones. And then when I come back, either Friday or Saturday, one of those 2 days, probably Friday, I'm gonna get those 3 done, and that'll be that. Oh, and I'm also gonna finish defining that bed there. So yeah, y'all, that's how golf course cuts define tree beds. I hope you got something out of it. Once you get the hang of it, it's a lot easier. First time it is kind of hard because it seems like it's so much, but once you get the idea and get it down, it's easy. I mean, it's a little bit of work depending on the turf, but yeah, outside of that, that's it. So I'm about to go ahead and finish doing my thing for the day, and we start tomorrow at the office and the waterfront. Tomorrow I gotta meet the customer at Lowe's because we'll be loading up the trailer with mulch, because we're about to start mulching the waterfront. So stay tuned to that video tomorrow. As you can see, I don't have my helper with me. I asked her last night, I said, baby girl, you going back out there with me tomorrow? And this is what she said.
Hell to the no.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's all good. She needs her rest anyway because she got school in the morning. So that's all I got for you guys today. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'll catch you. I can't talk. So that's all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna go ahead and finish doing what I gotta do, and I'll see you guys on the next green. This is Robbie with Golf Course Cuts.